What's a really cheap item you can buy that can make you look incredibly rich? A credit card that is black in color. It doesn't have to be a black card, just black. We send all of our correspondence out with a big-ass wax seal on it. Looks like we're old money when we send out our Christmas cards. Apparently 3-ply toilet paper. One of my friends was at our house last year and after a bathroom trip, she told another friend, "Ooh, they've got money, they've got the good stuff." Lol. That great t-shirt billionaires always be duckin' wearing. A small table in your living room with a pitcher of water and 2 glasses. Under cabinet lighting. I have rechargeable LED strips that I bought for $30 on Amazon, held up by magnets. They light up the backsplash counter below and scream I had this custom lighting done by an electrician. I assume anyone with a really weird pet is hiding an immense amount of wealth. Even if they're super bummy. Trash bags for your bathroom trash can, instead of grocery bags. Cufflinks. You will need the correct shirt, of course. Join seat filler clubs for NYC theater shows for like $100 a year and you can get tickets to Broadway and off-Broadway shows for $5 a ticket, actually free plus $5 processing fee, for up to 2 tickets per show they offer. Then just Instagram or Facebook how cultured you are as you go to shows every day for $5 each. Invite someone and tell them it's your treat and they'll think you're loaded. Edit. This one https www.playbyplay.com pricing is one of my favorites. Teresa another one https www.theaterclub.com that used to be really good but I had a bad year with them and I haven't used them since. A bowl of lemons. A decanter #X200B, edit. Some people mention the dangers of storing fluids in leaded crystal decanters. Since this got so much upvotes I feel obliged to point this out. Only use leaded crystal decanters to decant, for a short time. Do not keep anything in it for a long time, like you probably would do with liquor. Not all decanters are crystal, not all crystal is leaded. Lead poisoning is real. Take care. I bought a metal razor and a box of 500 blades. It's gold in color, cuts nicely, I have a round stick of soap to lather with, and I feel like a millionaire when I use it. It was less than 20. Not an item exactly but good posture, manners and proper etiquette is generally free to lean and practice and makes you look much more affluent. #X200B, you see it at weddings big time. Everyone is in a suit eating a fancy meal but it is clear who is comfortable doing so and who is out of their element. Am late to the party. Spend money on getting your clothes tailored. Am a money manager. The old school wealth doesn't wear anything that stands out. However, their clothes always have a perfect fit. The flashy guy that comes in with the big watch, driving the sports car usually has a ton of debt. Money talks. Wealth whispers. It's not an item and it only costs your time and that is being clean. Having a clean car inside out, clean apartment house and make sure everything smells clean. Basically taking care of yourself shows others you value yourself and that will make them more inclined to believe you have value as well. Lab-created diamonds, they say it can even fool professional diamond dealers. It isn't as cheap as what others posted but it can still save a lot of money. A key for an expensive car. A pineapple. You just also have to buy a time machine that would get you a few centuries back in time and you'll be all set. Rich people used to rent pineapples that would be put on display at parties. Jewelry skillfully made with imitation gems. One of those long cigarette holders. A Harvard sweatshirt. A well-fitted, dark t-shirt edit, tight in the chest and shoulders but looser in the body, breaks between the bottom of your belt and top of the back jean pockets, straight hem, no branding, neck style is preference, Dark green navy black, sleeve length dependent on weather, but if short sleeve should break less than halfway to the elbow to expose tricep, should be same circumference as the arm but not completely tight. Edit 2, Son of a Tailor http www.sonofatailor.com. Edit 3, example https www.realmanrealstyle.com. Content uploads 201605 Navy V-neck muscle fit basics large.jpg. Cake forks. Although only useful if you can get someone round your house and subtly place one in front of them. Obviously you can drop them into casual conversation, because what person that actually owns cake forks would think about owning cake forks other than to use them? You can never admit to polishing them yourself, unless you want to put on that you're just a little hard on luck at the moment and get some sympathy. When you get the guac at Chipotle. Grey Poupon. You can buy bootleg iron-on Lacoste alligator logos and affix them to any nondescript polo. Boom, now you're wearing a shirt that looks like it's worth $60. Leather gloves. I guess a Publix sub. Went in there just now for lunch, got the Boar's Head Ultimate. Lady was like, you know the Publix Ultimate is on sale right now, right? Yup, I know. I just don't like the meat used in there. I want my boar's head. Lady laughs and goes, oh, you bougie, and makes me my sandwich. Feel super rich eating my $8 sub. Just call everyone old sport. A good haircut hairstyle. A butter cookie tin that has the actual cookies and not sewing materials. A newspaper, namely the Wall Street Journal, just keep it under your arm and go about your day. Unflattering button-ups. For example, https://fm.cnbc.com application.cnbc.com resources seems editorial 2017-03-201043533215 Getty Images 148242638.1910 by 1000.jpg. Request sizing https americandrycleaner.com articles. What's difference between starch and sizing when your pants are dry cleaned? It won't do anything for the actual quality of the fabric, but it'll make them less prone to wrinkling. That and a no-iron dress shirt can help make you look well put together rather than a rumpled mess. I have a family member who always asks for empties of fancy bottles of alcohol and then just refills them with the cheap stuff. You'd be impressed if you look at his bar, but it's all a sham. An Arab headdress, keffiyeh, and white smock. You don't even need shoes, just sandals. Wander around London department stores and be treated like a king. Laugh in 3 bursts. The way you speak. My colleague has these golden earrings with zirconia drops. I thought she either stole them from a grandma or her boyfriend must have gave them to her, but she told me those were actually really cheap from a drugstore. I'm telling you, if you do the alcohol thing, drink whiskey. Why? Easiest way to look posh. Having 12 plus variations of teas to offer people when they come over. White jeans plus boat shoes, without socks. Downside, wearing white jeans and boat shoes. A couple days ago I bought $10K worth of fake 100s for like $9. Did a little Snapchat experiment and found out who the gold diggers are. Lol. A money clip. Put big bills on the outside then fill it with singles. A bidet. Most of these things aren't cheap, but some people might find it interesting to know the giveaways that wealthy folks, especially waspy, blue blood, old money types, notice in order of importance: 1. Teeth, the biggest indicator of poverty underclass upbringing. 2. Social graces, greetings, introductions, interactions with service staff, tipping, casual mention of certain schools, communities, vacation spots, etc., Bonus: use of certain nicknames, Miffy, Buffy, Tad, Scooter, etc. 3. Shoes. 4. Clothing fit, especially sweats, pearl gap, cuff length, etc. 6. Trendy clothing: most old money find logos and garish brands abhorrent. They stick to certain brands and prefer no or subtle logos and styles that are timeless. Old clothes and hand-me-downs are perfectly acceptable. It's perfectly normal to keep certain items in the family for generations. A Turnbull and Astor dress shirt, for example. 7. Dressing wrong for certain occasions: never wear club or school ties, pins, clothing to any function or event that is not affiliated with that item. Wearing a Harvard tie to a cocktail party at Missy's Place in the Hamptons would be considered a faux pas. Likewise, knowing when to wear madres, khakis, blazers, etc. and when not to. Again, this is mostly just awareness of the rules and social graces. Not exactly an item, but travel. Americans grossly overestimate the cost of international travel and think you have tons of money because of it. I just spent a few days in a Scandinavian capital. Direct flight from NYC was less than $300, and hostel bed was less than $20. Most Americans spend far more than that traveling to Miami or Vegas or what have you, yet who and on comment on my finances when they see where I go.